Hello friends, last video we discussed the problems from complex numbers and today we are making this video to discuss the problems from the chapter Theory of Equations. So in the first part of this video, we'll focus on the problems from mains. Problem I have written on blackboard. This problem came in IIT 2019 mains. In this problem it is given that alpha and beta are the roots of the equation. A equation is given, a quadratic equation is given, x square minus 2x plus 2 is 0. Then the least value of n for which alpha by beta raised to the power n should become 1 is, 4 options are given, 2, 5, 4 or 3. So we have to find the least value of n among the given options which will make alpha by beta raised to the power n equal to 1. For finding n, first we should know what is alpha by beta. For finding alpha by beta, first we should know what is alpha and what is beta. Sorry. Alpha and beta are the roots of the given equation. Given equation is a quadratic equation and all of us know how to solve a quadratic equation. Given equation is x square minus 2x plus 2 is 0. The roots of this equation alpha comma beta can be found as minus b, which is 2, divided by twice of a plus and plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac. What is b square? It is 4. Minus 4ac, 4 to 8, which will make it minus 4. Now we can take 2 common from numerator and denominator and we can cancel. We'll have 1 plus or minus iota because under root of minus 1 is iota. Now alpha and beta are two complex numbers. Alpha is 1 plus iota, beta is 1 minus iota. Beta is 1 minus iota. Can we write alpha and beta in the Euler form? Yes, we can write alpha and beta in the Euler form. We can assume any one as alpha, any other one will become beta, because we cannot find out separately which one is, we cannot say that this is alpha and this is beta. Anyone can be alpha, anyone can be, other one will become beta. So alpha we can assume 1 plus iota, we can assume otherwise also. So for this problem, let us assume alpha is 1 plus iota. If alpha is 1 plus iota, we can write in Euler form as root 2, which is the modulus. What is the argument? E power iota tan inverse y by x, which is 1 by 1, which is 1. So it is pi by 4. So this is alpha. And what about beta? Beta is root 2 e power iota. Now x is positive but y is negative. That means it is in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, we know it varies from, it starts becoming negative. Minus 0 to minus pi or minus pi to 0. So this is minus pi by 4. Because it is, principal value is pi by 4, but because of fourth quadrant it will become minus pi by 4. So now let us find what is alpha by beta. Alpha by beta is root 2 will be cancelled. Let us write the values. E power iota pi by 4 divided by root 2 e power minus iota pi by 4. Root 2 will be cancelled. Now base is same, so powers will be subtracted. In division, powers are subtracted. This pi by 4 minus of minus pi by 4 will make it pi by 2. So we'll have e power iota pi by 2. But what is e power iota pi by 2? E power iota pi by 2 is iota. Because for iota, modulus is 1 and amplitude is pi by 2. So e power iota pi by 2 is iota. Now alpha by beta power n means iota power n should become 1. And we know iota power 4 is 1. Iota raised to the power 4 is 1. Because iota is under root of minus 1. Iota square is minus 1. Iota cube is minus iota. Iota power 4 is 1. Again iota power 5 is iota. So it will have cyclic values. Iota power 4 is 1. So answer is, among the given options, correct answer is 4. So this problem is very easy problem. Only thing, we have to convert this in Euler form and then we have to divide and find the value of n. And it is also given we have to find the least value. So that we need not worry about, because among the given options we can easily see which one is least, which satisfies the given condition, which will make it 1. So now we'll move to the next problem. This problem is also from IIT 2019 mains. In this problem, it is given that that if lambda be the ratio of the roots of the equation, a quadratic equation is given. the least value of m for which lambda plus 1 by lambda should become 1 is, we have to find your answer. 4 options are given. So what is lambda? Lambda is the ratio of the roots of the equation. In a quadratic equation, what is the, let us assume the roots are alpha by beta. Then lambda will become alpha by beta. Then what is 1 by lambda? It is beta by alpha, reciprocal of this. Then what we have to do? Lambda plus 1 by lambda should become 1. That means alpha by beta plus beta by alpha should become 1. We can take LCM, it will become alpha square plus beta square, which should become 1. But we don't know what is alpha square plus beta square. But we know what is alpha plus beta. In case of quadratic equation, what is sum of the roots? It is minus b over a. What is product of the roots? C over a. So we can write alpha plus beta whole square as alpha plus beta whole square minus twice of alpha beta. Minus twice of alpha beta. We can take this denominator to the right hand side by cross multiplying. It will become alpha beta. Again we can take this alpha beta to the right hand side. It will become alpha plus beta whole square. Now simply we have to simplify this. Thrice of alpha beta. What is alpha plus beta? Alpha plus beta is minus b over a, and we have to take square of that. My square will make minus into positive, so it will have minus b square, which is m square, m minus 4 square divided by square of a, which is 9m power 4. It is alpha plus beta whole square minus b by a whole square. Right hand side is thrice of alpha beta. What is alpha beta? C by a. What is c? 2. What is a? 3m square. Now 3 can be cancelled, and this m square can be cancelled, right? Then we can cross multiply. We can cross multiply and take this m square to the right hand side, or before that we can cancel this m square, because m cannot be 0. We are cancelling this m square m because m cannot be 0. Because if m is 0, this part will become 0, this part will become 0, and we'll get 2 equal to 0. So m can never become 0. Hence you can cancel this without affecting the solution. After cross multiplying, we will have m minus 4 whole square is equal to 18. Now we have to find what is m. We can take under root on both the sides. We can take under root on both the sides. But while taking under root, what we have to take here is under root of 18. Under root of 18 is 3 root 2. Not only this, but it can be minus 3 root 2 also. Because under root of 18 can be either 3 root 2 or minus 3 root 2. Why? Because after taking the under root, sign of the number of roots we are reducing. So to get the original roots, we have to take plus and minus. Or otherwise we should actually write this as under root of 18 is 3 root 2. But under root of m minus 4 is plus or minus m minus 4. Plus or minus m minus 4. Then what we will have, first equation is m minus 4 should be equal to 3 root 2, which will give m is equal to 4 plus 3 root 2. One solution is this. Another is minus m plus 4. Considering this minus m plus 4 is 3 root 2. Then we will have m is 4 minus 3 root 2. This is another solution. 3 root 2. This is another solution. So we have to find the minimum least value of m. This is bigger and this is smaller. So least will be this if this is given in the options. So this is given, so this is the answer. 4 plus 3 root 2 is not given as option. If this is not given and this is given, then this is the answer. If both are given, then also this is the answer, because this is least. So now we will move to the next problem. Again, next problem is from IIT 2019 mains. In this problem, it is given that the value of lambda, we have to find the value of lambda such that the sum of the squares of the roots of the equation, a quadratic equation, is given, has the least value. Sum of the squares of the roots, let us assume the roots are alpha and beta, then sum of the squares of the roots, that is alpha square plus beta square, should be minimum. It should be minimum, and we have to find the value of lambda. suitable lambda such that this becomes minimum. So again we can apply the same concept. What is alpha plus beta whole square? It is alpha square plus beta square is alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. So this should become minimum. But what is alpha plus beta? Alpha plus beta is minus b by a. In this case that will become 3 minus lambda with negative sign. And we have to take square of this. We have to take square of some of the roots. Minus twice of product of the roots. What is product of the roots? 2 minus lambda divided by 1. We can bring lambda to the left hand side. This is not 0. We can bring lambda to the left hand side. It will become 0. So the constant part is 2 minus lambda. So product is 2 minus lambda divided by 1. So this thing should be minimum. Let us simplify this. This minus square will become plus, and squaring this will have 9 plus lambda square minus 6 lambda minus 6 lambda minus 4 plus 2 lambda. So this thing should become minimum. What is this? Lambda square minus 4 lambda plus 5 should become minimum. And this is a quadratic equation in lambda. And we know our quadratic equation in lambda is minimum whenever the value of this input is minus b by 2a. What is minus b by 2a? It is minus of minus 4 by twice of a, which is 1. So lambda equal to 2, this thing will become minimum. And what is the minimum value? Minus d by 4a. But they are not asking what is the minimum value. They are asking the value of lambda such that this becomes minimum. The value of lambda is 2. So the answer is 2, which is option D. Now we will move to the next problem. Next problem is also from IIT 2019 mains. इस problem में दिया गया alpha and beta are the roots of again quadratic equation is given. Alpha and beta are the roots of this equation. Then we have to find what is alpha power 15 plus beta power 15. The value of this. 4 options are given. So quickly we will solve. What is alpha and beta? Same we can find the roots as minus b upon 2a, which is minus 2 upon 2, plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac. What is b square minus 4ac? 4 minus 8, which will make it minus 4. So take 2 common and cancel, it will become minus 1 plus or minus iota. So roots are, one root is minus 1 plus iota, another root is minus 1 minus iota. So let us write them in Euler form, because you have to raise to the power 15. So we have to use the De Moivre's theorem. To use the De Moivre's theorem, we have to write this in Euler form. What is alpha? Anyone we can take alpha. So alpha will become modulus is root 2. What is argument? E power iota. Y by x is 1. So it is pi by 4. But it is in which quadrant? X negative. Let us take y positive in the first case. When x is negative and y is positive, then this is in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, it is 3 pi by 4. 3 pi by 4. Then beta will become modulus is same root 2 e power iota conjugate of that minus 3 pi by 4, or x negative y negative means it is in third quadrant. In third quadrant it is minus 3 pi by 4. Now we have to take alpha power 15. Alpha power 15 means this modulus raised to the power 15 into e power iota in power, this will be multiplied to the angle. So 15 3s are 45. It is 45 pi by 4. What is beta power 15? Beta power 15 is this modulus power 15 into e power minus iota 45 pi by 4. So this we have to find the value of this expression, which is alpha power 15 plus beta power 15. So let us take root to the power 15 common. After this it is e power iota pi 45 pi by 4 plus conjugate of this. Whenever two complex numbers are added which are conjugate of each other, the answer is twice of real part of any one. So what is real part? Because real part of both is same. Real part of this. What is real part? Cos theta. Real part is cos theta. So twice of real part, which is cos 45 pi by 4. So this is the answer. Now simplify this. Root 2 power 15 is common. 2 as it is. Then what is this? We can write this as cos 45 pi. 45 pi can be written as 11 pi plus pi by 4. Cos 11 pi plus pi by 4. What is 11 pi plus pi by 4? It is in which quadrant? It is in quadrant number 3. If this is in quadrant number 3, because of this pi, the cos will remain cos, and because of third quadrant it will become negative. So answer is root 2 power 15 as it is, then 2 as it is, then this is minus cos pi by 4, which is minus will come here, cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Now simplify this will become root 2. So root 2 power 16 minus root 2 power 16 minus root 2 power 16 will make it 2 power 8 minus 2 power 8. What is 2 power 8? 2 power 5 is 32, then we have 64, then we have 128, then we have 256, it is 6, 7, 8. So answer is minus 256. So C is the answer. So this is all for today, and if you can try all the problems from any book which have the previous year problems. And in mains, no need to go into much depth, you should revise all the concepts. If basic concepts are clear, then maximum all the problems you can do very easily. So first focus on mains, revise everything, clear your concepts. If concepts are clear, most of the problems you can do. So now we'll stop here. This is all for today. Thank you.